I'd rather be in person. I'd rather be in Detroit, if we could be, talking about this stuff and then going out and working on it. The biggest thing, biggest difference right now is we're all talking about it, and then, we hang up the Zoom call and I go chase 3 kids, and, Danny goes and does yoga in his underwear or whatever, and Kenny's catching balls from a jug. I don't know what these guys are doing, but we're not working on the same stuff at the same time.
It was just a matter of time before teams started putting up sponsorship logos virtually behind these players who are doing the Zoom conference calls. Smart move. I'm surprised it took so long. I'd rather look at what's actually behind Matthew Stafford, not the big blue sheet with the Lions logo and the sponsorship logo. But, hey, this is an opportunity to make a little scratch, and I suspect more and more teams will do it. But, hey, the bottom line is guys are trying to get ready for the season. They're working out alone. Eventually they'll find a way to work out together. And there's a lot of pressure, Big Cat, on the Lions this year. Martha Ford, the owner of the team, made it clear last season when she said GM Bob Quinn and Coach Matt Patricia are coming back that she expects something better this year than what she's gotten. And Stafford's injury last year had a lot to do with the team's failures. But there's a lot of pressure on Stafford. There's a lot of pressure on the coaching staff. There's a lot of pressure on the front office. And they started off fairly well last year. They won some games that past Lions teams would have lost. But, my mindset with the Lions organization, given where they've been pretty much my entire lifetime of watching football, they're going to have to prove it to me before I sign on.
Oh, you're changing your tune from my famous clip last fall when I said that you could always sleep on the Lions and never wake up. And then you took great umbrage to that comment.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. My point is they're going to have to wake me up. I am going to sleep on them until they wake me up. But I will be happy. I will be ready. I will be prepared for the nudge on the shoulder to come when Matt Patricia says, wake up, we're 5-2. I'm not writing them off, but I'm not going to buy into any hype or any speculation that they're going to be halfway decent this year unless they are.
The biggest story here, I think, is Matt Stafford's back injury, because he's one of the toughest guys in the NFL. He doesn't miss games. He played through a ton of different injuries. So the fact that he did miss a game and missed a lot of games means that injury was very, very significant. And what will be the lasting effect? He's on the wrong side of 30. A back injury doesn't just go away. It's not something like a broken bone that will eventually heal and you'll be 100%. So that is the biggest question mark with the Lions going forward, because for them to be any type of decent, they need Matt Stafford to be really, really good. And he was really good at the beginning of last year before he got that injury.
Yeah, as Tony Romo got closer and closer to the inevitable end of his career because of back problems, Troy Aikman said repeatedly, I didn't retire early because of concussions. I retired early because of back issues. So we need to watch that with Matthew Stafford. He's still fairly young, even though he's been around for a long time. How much longer will he be in Detroit? And can he stay healthy this year? Big questions for the Lions. Let's take a break. When we return, troubling news involving a Giants defensive back and a Seahawks defensive back. We'll get you up to speed on that when Pro Football Talk 5 resumes.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.